One. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week we're celebrating the holiday season. Thanksgiving holiday season, that's right, with a special guest. And who better to usher in this holiday of food and family and shoveling your face full of hot dogs than the one and only competitive eater, Kabayashi, is joining us on the show. Oh, and also I think, what? Who else is here?
Zirene.
Wally.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm on Summoning Inside again, where they forget about me for the first 10 minutes, and then
Wow.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
I guess we can have Zirene on throughout the whole podcast. We'll get to Kabayashi. I don't know, maybe like between League and General Gaming.
Yeah, push him back.
Could we get Kabayashi up front? Maybe.
Well, you know,
I'm
Zirene's
sorry,
here
Zirene, but
right now.
Yeah, I realize that.
rude.
I know. I just really want to talk to Kobe.
Is
Kobayashi
Kobe
needs to talk to
eating
him.
again?
We all do.
I made all these hot dogs.
Yeah, Kobayashi's actually boiling about 12 dozen hot dogs right now in a big cauldron. He's got it set up on a bonfire.
But he keeps making like the number 5 with his hand over and over again at us. What does that mean?
Five more dogs.
Yeah, 5 more dogs.
Can we have the intern go get 5 more dogs?
Yeah, sure. We'll send our intern.
Okay,
the
I'll go.
newest person of our show. His name's Max.
Yeah.
Max the intern.
New news. We just got Max this week. Thanks to all the patrons out there helping us pay his lack of wage.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
You made this possible. Yeah, without you guys, Max would probably still be here.
Thanks for listening to episode 187.
187?
187 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name is Guido, and I'm here with...
Wally.
I'm Millpool.
Yo, it's nasty.
Zirene.
Ooh, that sweet, sultry voice.
Slipped right in there.
Yeah.
That's maybe the best guest fitting into our intro.
Hold on. No, hold on.
You like summoned the car too while you said that. It was cool.
Michael Winslow.
Oh, hold on.
One man, one desire. Zirene, just okay.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's impressive.
That was hot. Fucking hot.
And I like to do like a ton of voices in my off time, but I entertain myself, right? It's not crazy.
Do you do trailers like nonstop?
How long could you keep that voice up for?
Hmm.
The whole
Probably
show?
a long time.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
That's like
No, I'm
it's
not
a
gonna
be dead by
ask
the
you
end.
that.
You're like
it's somewhere
driving home from
between
work.
the movie guy and Duke Nukem, I feel.
Yeah,
Oh,
I say
yeah.
movie guy.
Balls of steel.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's your
that-
favorite? What's your favorite voice to do? Is it that one? Or do you have like a
I
Christopher
like-
Walken or something? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I have like a.
I was not expecting that.
No, not at all. Way too different ends there.
I can smell. I can sound like a 60-year-old woman who used to smoke, and now has to talk through a little thing in her throat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I used to be a smoker, but now I need like a thing stuck in my throat.
That's really good.
Never smoke.
We're going to have you come back as like a guest in quotations to
Don't
just
show
do
my
like
face.
a character. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Could you do that voice for me and say something really quick? Just say, go down to the store and get me a scotch and batteries for my throat.
Go down to the store and get me some scotch and batteries. Thank you.
I
For
love it.
those of you that aren't watching this, he's actually holding his throat too, like he's speaking through one of those things.
you gotta get
Like
in
he's
character, man.
activating the device.
Such a method actor. Wow.
I could just see you driving home from work, one man stuck in traffic.
No, I was doing that the other day. I had a 3-hour drive because I went to go see my dad and then come back.
So you just had a fun little weekend, huh, Zirene?
I did. Did a tournament. Got flamed by Reddit a whole bunch.
Yeah.
responded to Reddit a whole bunch, made a
Hey,
lot
can
of
you just-
mistakes, got
Can you
home.
keep the NA bias out of our podcast, please? Because we're
okay.
inclusive here.
Yeah.
Did you respond to them? Because
I responded. I made a
it
mistake.
seemed like
I
a
made
lot of
mistake.
bullshit.
I made a mistake. Well, I can see what they're talking about, but from a perspective of like how the tournament went, right? We had already seen Unicorns of Love the day before. So game one, I'm going to talk about the team that we hadn't seen before, right? So I'm not repeating a lot of my points in game one. So I'm talking about TSM game one. They win game one. Then I'm like, okay, it might be a clean sweep. People are like, oh, he's fucking biased. And then game two, they come back, and I didn't fully make a point the way I wanted to. So people were like, oh, he thinks that the international results of Europe are just bad overall. I was like, this year, Unicorns of Love were talking about how they want to be a top team so that they can go international and represent Europe and try to improve, because the results this year were not the way that they would like them to be, because they felt like Europe fell a little bit short. But team fights happen. It's a tried cast, and sometimes you have to cut off and not get to complete your point. And then it's
I
all
totally
fucked.
understand that. Being on a podcast,
Right.
I totally understand that.
And
But
here's the
Europe totally fell short this year. It's true.
Well, they did. If you look at the context of everything, like I understand that Fnatic made it to the finals of IAM Katowice, but it's like a clean sweep from SKT, and same thing happened to TSM right before. And I know like MSI wasn't great. G2 was the number one team, and they fell short in both international tournaments, and that's like kind of the big one. The Europe representative that was supposed to be really good didn't really deliver. But yeah, anyway, like the big trigger for me though, and I shouldn't be telling people this, is when you call me TSM Zirene, because before I was a caster, I dislike TSM. Like I don't like TSM. I'm not a TSM fan, right? I was a CLG fan before. So when people call me TSM Zirene, I'm like, hold up. Let me tell you. It's, like I actually really love Unicorns of Love. Like I was talking to Sheepy the day before, and that's where I got all my information. And I have like a really great relationship with him. The time he was on like MSI analyst desk and doing patch rundown with us, like I absolutely love that guy, and his team is hilarious. We almost made them change their name, by the way, when they were in Challenger. It was like a discussion where it was like Unicorns of Love. I think we should make them change their name. It's like, are you kidding me? Hold on. No. Like had to fight for that a little bit internally, but it was great. I'm glad that they got to keep it.
Yeah.
Zirene, I feel like you get trolled a lot on Reddit. More than any of the other casters, at least.
I don't know. If,
Trolled, or do just a lot of dumb people not like me?
Or that.
Yeah,
That's
Reddit's just kind of a cesspool.
They're one and the same, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Reddit if you're watching this.
Oh, they don't watch our show.
Fuck.
So
no, they hate.
CLG
This will get front page,
Zirene?
Guido.
Is
This
that
will
what
get-
everyone should call you? CLG Zirene?
That's already
Like
Kobe's
TSM
thing, man.
Jet?
That's already Kobe's thing, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
CLG Kobe?
Yeah, CLG, dude. Okay. So people
Do
will give me
each of
shit
the
for like
casters have a
Well,
team?
TSM Jet.
TSM Jet.
I know
is like,
TSM Jet for sure.
Well, Jat likes to tell narratives from like Jat's obviously one of the best narratives storytellers on our team, and he puts the number one team as the one like you need to beat. So he's usually going to tell things from like that team's perspective, and then he'll develop the underdog story if they start losing and stuff. So when TSM are winning a lot, it's TSM Jat forever, because but that's the way that people see it. I don't think it's that way though.
I thought it was the statistics. Like whenever Jat casts TSM, like they win
That
like
was
9
so
out of
good.
10 games. Like
That
people
was
keep the stats
amazing.
for that.
That was my favorite thread. I found that and I was like, Jat, hold on, look at this. And I think he went into that thread and said, "You're welcome."
Yeah.
It's the greatest. But yeah, CLG Kobe is a thing. I mean, he used to play on that team, right? And people get on me about like bias or whatever. But remember when Kobe's like, I never doubted them after they won the game? It's like,
Right.
oh, well, he was rooting for them the whole time. But we love Kobe. No,
Right.
I'm just a little salty. But I think,
Just a tad.
but those are like really cool moments though, because he's reflecting how the fans are feeling. It's an English broadcast, and they're playing
Right.
against a team that is not European or North American. So nobody on Reddit's gonna bash him. It's like,
Right.
but I think it's really cool. I think those are really great moments, and I think that people should kind of back off on like criticizing us for those things, because it's like those are the moments that are going to be really great for you. And if you keep kind of coming at me, maybe I'm going to be a little bit more reserved on how I'm going to execute on those, and then you don't get those great moments. What if people went after Kobe and now he's like, oh, I don't really want to say that, and you get robbed of that? Don't rob yourself, man.
Yeah.
You're
That's what I'm
arguing
saying.
a
don't
chilling
know.
effect, if you will.
Yeah,
I mean, as an NA fan, it's maybe hard for me to see that those slight biases, but also as a sports fan, like every team has commentators, and those commentators are slightly biased at least. Everyone tries to be
way biased.
impartial.
Yeah, it's called homerism.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's as a fan of that team, it's still exciting to get that bias, I guess.
Well,
Do you
also,
think-
when you're in a stadium and your commentators are your
Right.
commentators, right?
Right.
It's like, well, who's your crowd in the stadium? Like, you're not getting if you're rooting
Yeah,
for the
you're
other
in
team.
Oakland.
Yeah, it's like, speaking of Oakland, that place is scary, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Do you have
Oh,
some
yeah.
stories from the weekend for us?
First thing first, like Uber drivers are shady. They keep trying to make you cancel so they get $5. Like,
Sounds about right.
legitimately, a guy called me. He's like, "Where are you going? San Francisco?" And I'm like, "Nope, going to Oakland." He's like, "Okay." Hangs up, parks his car, and then I try calling him. His phone's off. It's like,
Whoa.
what's going on?
I've
and
never
so
heard of that.
I left my phone on for 30 minutes on that app. I'm like, I'm not canceling this shit. And Shox is like, I'm getting a new Uber. So she calls the guy. The guy is like, okay, I'm coming to get you. He starts the trip and starts going on the trip without us in the car. And he actually completes the trip. And Shox is calling him like, what are you doing? We are definitely not in the back of your car. So we had to get 3 Ubers before we actually got an Uber. And 2 Uber drivers tried to get our money.
Wow.
Apparently, in larger markets,
crazy.
that happens a lot. You can
I
get
didn't
dropped,
know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
especially
Anyways.
in Europe too. Uber in Europe, if they don't want to go where you want to go, it's 50-50.
It doesn't tell them though. It doesn't tell them though until they pick you up. So they'll call you and ask you where you're going.
Yeah, you have to like answer on it, say that, then they'll play around. Oh, or they'll just hang up. Or they'll straight up hang up too. Yeah, I have a friend who travels a lot in Holland, and he gets a lot of that.
Where was the arena? Was it in a shady part of Oakland?
It's right next to the Raiders Stadium.
Okay.
It's not too bad in terms of
In terms of
location, but
Oakland.
Oakland in general though, like the places to eat weren't really that great either, and I can understand that because the crime per capita is actually really high in Oakland. I think it's like #1 in the United States for I think it's robbery.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have guessed like Chicago or something, but that sounds about right.
Nah, Milwaukee, bro. Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Oakland.
But
I mean, Guido did try to rob me the first time I met him.
Oh yeah, he straight
I
up
try to
did
rob you
actually.
every time I see you.
he robs me every time we go out.
He's just
Wallet,
like a nerd
dignity,
that they can
respect.
Take all his money from.
And Dick. I mean,
What?
Yeah.
And
Ended?
Ended? Just
No.
yeah.
yeah, that's what I said.
Did any of you other guys shoutcast widespread tournament this weekend?
yeah.
Oh, you did, Millpool?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, don't you
went-
have the Invitational Erection Masters or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I thought I heard some screaming from your room.
It was big. I got called out for home team bias too. There.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
This
Look at my
NA
dick!
These NA cocks are just so much harder than all the
Yeah.
other cocks.
You got a lot. Yeah. I totally understand that.
Now it's just okay gamers.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Zirene.
We went a solid
No, it's
like
fine.
10 minutes.
Without dicks coming out, it was great.
Yeah, that was good.
But now they stay out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Once the dicks are out, they don't go away.
Absolutely.
Rip Harambe.
Yeah, we had dicks out before Harambe.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think? Should we just hop into League of Legends since we got such a prolific guest here?
Yeah, let's get into a nice discussion like we had last week.
I'm excited to hear a real professional's opinion,
Yeah, not
These
these fucking
topics.
jokers.
not you fucking idiots.
Hey, wait a second. All right, on to League of Legends.
The podcast. Segway. The podcast. Segway. The podcast. Segway.
That was good.
Sniggle.
Man,
Was that Sniggle?
That's Sniggle.
Who did the vocals for those parts that it interjected, man? It was flawless.
It
I
was
couldn't actually
you.
feel the difference.
It's no one famous.
Oh, man.
I don't think.
It was definitely you.
Oh, the
No, it was
The
Zirene
non
doing
Bon
his,
Jovi
yeah, it was his new robot voice he's been working
yeah.
on.
We got Bon Jovi to do that as well.
Damn.
Well, we already touched upon IEM, so let's just keep going, huh?
Yeah.
Zirene, do you have a favorite series out of the bunch?
Oh,
The most
my favorite-
exciting?
it was the collegiate game.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the collegiate game was one that people weren't expecting to be good at all in any way, shape, or form. But that's really what collegiate legends is it's sub professional players and people who aren't even playing the game to be the best. A lot of the times, they're just playing with their friends, and it's just a lot of fun. It's throw after throw, so it's literally a clown fiesta. Sorry, actually, we're banned from saying that. It's a jester shindig, and. And it's just fun, right? It's just a ton of fun. The players always have like crazy names. There's like a bouse and stuff like that. So the casters always get to have a little bit more fun with it too. So it was really great to watch.
Right.
It's the only series that I didn't actually watch. This whole
I caught a little bit of everything from IEM. The one I watched the most was TSM, but other than that,
Is that the bias?
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
I mean,
Once
that's
they were
my
gone,
bias. That's my watcher bias.
bye.
Hey, I'm happy for Unicorns of Love. I mean, they're very
Yes.
likable, but
Oh my god!
I'm
very
disappointed in
likable.
TSM.
Can we talk about their manager really quickly?
Oh, please.
Absolutely.
What a fucking dreamboat.
What
Yeah.
a god, though. That guy,
Yeah.
I heard that he approached Sheepy and was just really passionate about wanting to be in esports and management. And he's like, okay. And the guy just keeps the team morale so high. And I think another thing that's really interesting is if you have your coach tell you you need to have a really good physique and you need to have a good mind, and then the coach is not doing that themselves, the players are going to be like, okay, But this guy could get anybody to work out. Guido.
Body of an
Well, what if
Adonis.
he
Hey,
what if
wait,
he was like, hey,
why'd you single me out?
get anybody to
absolutely.
do it? The guy's
Body of an Adonis.
exactly Adonis
Yeah.
belt. Man, the thing is when I was sitting and casting, he actually sat right in my peripheral view, and I could see his abs the entire time.
They're just
We're not
sparkling.
looking there. They're sparkling. They're chiseled. Like they have shadows that shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
That's what I blame all the bias casting on. Is like I can't let that win a game too. How is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not fair.
I loved his little shtick that he did. It was it's something that I feel that we've talked about it before, that League needs is to be a little bit
More like
larger than
wrestling.
life at points. Yeah, more like wrestling is basically
More on
what
the
I want.
edge.
And it would add a whole nother layer of entertainment if just the personalities rose to the top, you know?
Yeah, and I think I did a real talk kind of like that, where it's like trash talk, people get too reprimanded for it, and now people don't want to do it as much. And like a lot of pros, like Double Lift, have said the community just rips them apart, so it's not even worth it. But like this thing right here, everybody's like, "Oh, that's awesome! It was really good," because the guy's just having fun, and everybody could tell he's having fun. Like the NA greater than EU thing, I don't think anybody really got salty over that.
No.
Right?
Right.
Is the showmanship of it. It was a lot of fun, and we definitely need more. Like maybe we should get team mascots. Guido.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Guido.
Sure. I'll come out dressed in the same thing that he's dressed as.
I think the other thing that we could use is a little bit
Cigar
more
in my
energy.
Let's go. What?
Like
More
Elvis
what?
Knox Luna. Everybody, I think, got behind them just because of how much energy they showed when they would win a game. Like people win games, they're like, and they just like decompress and then slowly walk over and like shake hands with the losing team. And it's like, how about a little bit fucking excitement? You know, like those guys definitely brought so much excitement to every game that they played.
Yeah, they need a hype man. Every team needs a hype man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just cut promos. Oh man,
Yeah.
if the players cut promos, that would be so good. Trash
No,
talking
you
the
got
other
a point
teams.
there. The players don't need to cut the promos. Just get a mascot.
No, I
to
want
do
the
it.
players.
Okay,
Right.
you want the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right,
Double
we'll do
Lift
the
is
players.
Double Lift is probably the best at it currently. At
Well,
like
yeah,
trash
but
talking
also,
other
like-
teams.
It's just so like this guy's trash. Blah.
I'm better than everybody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's
And
the
go
best
and
that we
lose
have.
3 games, and that doesn't change
Like
anything.
who else is good at it? I mean, Dardock maybe. I don't
guess.
know.
Many people,
But
but
there's a difference between trash talking and being toxic. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
There's a tact to it that you have to have.
I also
Yeah.
think that the pregame trash talking is a little bit almost too overproduced. So it seems like they just like cut the best things out of an interview to make it seem like, oh, we're definitely trying to like make this look like more trash talking than the interview might have been. Whereas with like wrestling, it's raw. They come out, they're on the microphone when they like are on their way to the stage, trash talking somebody right there.
Yeah, I don't think League's
that
ever
could
gonna
go
get to the
so
point.
bad. That could go so bad. That could go awfully.
But it could go beautifully. Also,
Right.
You
Just
got-
standing
yeah,
in their box, like when they put them in like the sound boxes, and they're like pointing out the window at the other sound box that the team's in.
Yeah, you
Are
got
you
Sneaky
saying, are you saying
wearing,
booths? What?
You got Sneaky wearing a big old feather boa and some like,
Ric
oversized
Flair?
aviators. Yeah, walking out to his computer to play the game. I would love
Right.
that.
Writing down some April Fool's
Sneaky
notes.
would love that.
Oh, I would totally
Like,
kill for
Please.
like wrestling intros.
Please pitch some sort of wrestling shtick for All Stars because that would be the perfect
Oh, yeah.
place to try it out.
I mean, Dash would be the one, right?
Oh yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
I guess. We'll see if we can talk to him. I guess.
I'm sorry Dash isn't on the show.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
not Dash again.
Could you call him up? Just put him on the phone.
Yeah,
hold
I
your
know,
phone
I
next to
mean,
your
it's just-
microphone.
Get a
James.
dose of dash, actually. A dash
James.
of dash, if you will.
Cool. Yeah. IEM was good. Good times.
It was really good. I think the team that deserved to win actually won. They came in with so much practice, and they were already motivated. Like, they were practicing before they even knew they were going to go to IEM. Like,
Yeah.
Unicorns just kind of said, all right, this is the roster for 2017. We don't want to be a middle of the pack EULCS team anymore. So we're going to practice our asses off because this team's good. And then they came in and they proved that. And I know that people are like saying excuses for other teams, like, oh, there were subs. Oh, TSM had a sub. Oh, they didn't practice that much. It's like, those are reasons. I wouldn't really call them excuses. They're things you have to actually take a look at. Same with Flash Wolves, right? They had a sub. They had a roster that was kind of up in the air. But ultimately, I think the Unicorns were the best team there at the time, and I think that they definitely deserve to win.
Sure.
I thought they were going to win, like, right off the bat. Papa and I were having a big conversation about it, where they just seemed like the best team, especially after day one. And I got to talk to Sheepy about how much they had prepared, and I knew the contrast for how much TSM had been playing. So
Yeah.
It was also good to see that, like, yes, they conformed to like the meta picks, but they also tried busting out the support MF right away.
Yeah.
And they're off picks that Unicorns is kind of known for. So it's good to see that like that still lives in them.
And that's really cool because it's not so much the off-meta things like the Shaco and like the stuff we've never seen before, right? It's like going back to the Callista from a very long time ago, pulling out like these champions like Rek'Sai that's comfort. A lot of that is the coach Sheepy saying like you can play whatever makes you comfortable on this stage, and he trusts his players. He gives his players a lot of not so much power to like run the team, but he trusts that they know what they're doing when they talk about, hey, I want to play this champion right here. I think this is the best thing for me. Veritas is like they keep the game before that one. He played Jhin and he literally like walked to lane, died, walked to lane, died, walked to lane, died in like a sequence over and over again. And he's like, okay, I have no mobility. Let me just play Callista, and he can play Thresh, and I'll save him, and he'll save me. So like none of us die because they're trying to kill us. It's like,
Right.
Okay, it sounds like a good plan. Even if she's not meta, I still trusted it, and it was like really cool. And that's the other thing too is I think Unicorns, I think they were the best team to have win the tournament as well. Like from a story standpoint, Flash Wolves #1 in LMS. Okay, they get a title. TSM, oh, they do it again, right? It's like Unicorns of Love never have won anything, right?
Yeah.
And so they were the most excited about winning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, for sure.
Longzhu, it would have been like, man, Korean 8th place team better than everybody again. We suck. no, we suck again. Like in the wildcard teams like INTZ and Chiefs, that would have been a really good story as well. But I think that Unicorns being able to just go through TSM and go through Flash Wolves in 3 games and 5 games is like pretty much the best that you could ask for.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's got
a
to
nice
be a
little-
hell of a.
It's a nice little buffer tournament too between Worlds and the start of the new split, just to get everybody kind of back in the swing of things. How do you feel about like the people saying, "Oh, they need to play it on a relevant patch. Why are they playing on this old stuff?"
I'm back and forth on it. The first thing for me is the old patch. is the one that's like most relevant to Worlds, is closest to Worlds. It would have been on the cadence though of when we would release patches though, like 622. Usually we wait 2 weeks after a patch is released to play on it, so it would have been around that time. And I originally was of the mindset that we should just play on 622. It's better for the fans. It's a new patch. But then that patch is not made for competitive in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Right. It's like people are running around with Courage of the Colossus on Riven. Right. Ivern's like running around at 57% win rate. It's like this is not a great patch in terms of balance. So that's ultimately why I was like 621. The teams that are also like TSM that hadn't been playing for a while, they get to bring in some of their world strats. It's not changed too much. As in, if they had just been playing for like the last week, then okay, they're about the same level as the other teams. Maybe they've been playing for like a week and a half as well. So I feel like you got to bring in more, and you didn't have to practice as much to come in with a relevant champion pool and like skill set and all of that. So.
Yeah. Do you
Plus
think there would have been? Do you think there would have been more people watching if it was a recent patch?
I think so. There was a tournament that was going on with like G2's Challenger team and Pain Gaming that I was watching in a language that I didn't even understand. And listening to, because I just wanted to see what everybody was doing. I wanted to see the Poppy top with Courage of the Colossus and the Nasus like being played. People are still running Olaf. It's like, oh, what are they playing in the jungle? And Ivern gets played, or he gets banned every single game. And that's where I saw like Riven with Courage of the Colossus top lane and Thresh with Courage of the Colossus support. So it's like, okay, what's the new meta going to be? And that was interesting for me coming into All Stars, because I want to know what people are going to be playing.
Yeah.
So I think more people would have watched just by virtue of that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, what do you think? Should we go through this patch real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Nasty has this thing where
I've been doing it first.
he goes through the patch notes in 60 seconds or less.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're going to let him do that.
Bearing, mark, set, shoot, fire one.
It's time for Nasty 60 Sex Experiment.
Oh, jeez.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, Mark, get set. Go.
Shavarian got reworked, so go check all that shit out because there's too many changes to even bring up in 60 seconds. Kali's passive AP ratios are up, her W energy cost is less, and her E ratios are higher on both AD and AP. Anivia's W has a shorter cooldown. Her E does damage only at full ult now, not while the ult is getting bigger. However, her ult now gets to maximum in half the amount of time. Malzahar still is Voidlings, which do more damage, but do not multiply as fast. Shen's base armor and health have been increased. Blade of the Rune King's hit damage is now 8% instead of 6%. Rage Blade gets attack speed again, and Sterix costs less. Flat out.
Nice work. 42 seconds.
It was a small patch this week.
It was a small patch. You had an easy one.
It was a nice balancer patch, I think.
Yeah. He didn't even try to do the season changes.
No, because it was just way too much. I was like, assassins. Just
Assassins.
yeah, that's about it. Like, but like you said, Zirene, Ivern didn't get touched. Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, I know that there are changes for him in the future because he's way too strong. When he got his buff to his Q, going down in cooldown, it was like an email thread where it was like, these are the buffs I want to do because Ivern's really low win rate. I was like, hold on, wait 1 second. He's already been played in pro. Here's the video. Go watch this. And he's like really strong. He's really strong. His trigger seed is super good. I think that's the most broken thing about him is his E. It's a 70% slow at all ranks. It's a 3-second duration in terms of slow, and it doesn't decay. And even if you kill the shield, it still blows up. So it's kind of broken.
Yeah.
When did this happen? Like, I haven't played a lot of League, but last time I heard Ivern was complete garbage.
No, he's just different, right?
So people just figured him out, or did he get a buff?
He got base stat buffs, which I think are some of the best buffs you can give to somebody just to kind of give them a little win rate bump. And then they changed the Q, and then they changed the jungle just slightly. But his kit, just by virtue of being Ivern and the items he can buy now, like Redemption, he's just so strong. If you can figure out the route, you can you can be level 4 when everybody else is level 3 in the jungle, and you can steal other people's buffs, right? Like you're counter jungling level 1, you mark one camp, you mark your buff, and then you go and run into their jungle on the opposite side that you think they start on. You walk up, you mark that, you smite it, so you instantly take it. It's like that's the fastest counter jungling you can do is mark it, smite it. Like, even if they walk up on you, it's like, ha, bye, the camp's gone. It is not really anything you can do about it. And he's got so many ways to run away.
Right. Well, looks like I'm picking up Ivern.
Yeah, man. He's really good.
For a week or two.
For a week or two. But I mean, the patch just dropped, so he didn't get nerfed. You get at least 2 weeks.
Shyvana. Ooh, baby.
Oh yeah, pick up Shyvana right now.
Yeah, really. That passive is pretty nice.
Also, I think people are running Fervor on her right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen full damage builds.
Yeah.
So you can't play her on any other map. I mean, you can, but you're just playing her without any passive, right? If you play her in Twisted Tree Line or ARAM or anything. It's a little bit of a gimp. A little bit of a gimp.
But I mean, she just seems really good right now. I feel like even if you take away the passive, she's still good because her old passive was she got 5 at all levels. It doesn't matter. It didn't actually go up to 20 or anything, or double when she was in dragon form. So she used to get just a free 40 armor and magic resistance. Now she's at 5, and then she gets 5 more for each dragon that you slay. So you'd have to actually kill 7 dragons. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to kill 7 dragons before you get back to where you were before. Not going to happen, but she deals with just more damage to dragons. Yeah. I just think her kit, though. Blade of the Ruined King got buffed by 2% on hit damage, and Ginsu's Rage Blade on top of it now has attack speed. So you can go that full damage build that you were talking about earlier, and she's going to be fine.
Right.
Plus Rage Blade Bork having more health back to her now helps kind of get her out of some sticky situations if need be.
Yeah, and she gets like HP when she ulties, right? And her attack range increases when she ulties. Her attack range increases, her W range increases, and range increases are something that people don't usually pay too much attention to, but for a bruiser, it's very important.
Right. Mm-hmm. Cool. Any other big ones?
The Anivia.
Yeah, that's a big change.
So you need to let her R fully form before you can pop the person with an E.
Yeah,
which,
or you hit them with the Q, right? You have to hit them with a Q. Which I think it's good because before it was you E, and when the E goes off, then you R, and that doesn't feel good, man. What's the counterplay to that? Like now it's like, oh, I'm in the storm, I made a mistake, and then you can like flash out or if you have it or something.
Yeah. Right. They also decreased her wall by a lot. 8 seconds is huge. So I could see a little bit more play around throwing your wall down underneath your alt to try to get somebody trapped in.
Yeah, it's all ranks too, right? It didn't even go down and cool down before. It just got larger. Now 8 seconds off of it at all points. This is insane. You're right.
Yeah. Lots of walls getting popped around.
Cool. I'm gonna look at that.
Hopefully we see her a little bit more often. I like Anivia. I think she's a good control mid and deals so much damage towards the late game too.
When did this patch come out?
Today.
Yesterday? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was playing Anivia yesterday. I didn't notice much of a difference. All right.
That would do it.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, yeah. There's a new champion, maybe.
Oh.
I think it's
yes.
Oh, yeah. So it's they've cemented this deal. It's not
Cement.
a maybe anymore.
I love cement.
I mean, anything is possible, but it seems like it's a real champion that's going to really exist.
Well,
I have a feeling I'm going to buy her.
Sword thighs,
Sword thighs last week.
Dead gap.
Those are my 2 favorite things combined.
Yeah,
Swords and thighs.
Yeah.
That video they released of her is pretty cool. Seeing her in action, that ultimate is awesome. Jumping off the wall.
Crying.
She seems pretty good.
Yeah,
right
it
off the
shits
bat.
on Jarvan's, man.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like a high skill ceiling with her.
You think so?
Yeah, especially with her hook, her E.
I could see that.
Yeah, she does true damage. She gets health back. She has a dash. Like she has the whole kit. She has
Yeah.
everything. She's kind of like Fiora, I guess.
She's got a double dash, man.
Yeah, double dash.
Mario
Double-
Kart that shit.
WW, and she can jump over walls
I
too.
wish we had a double
So she
dash
can-
right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Jump over walls.
wow.
she can jump over walls.
No, you're doing great, Cyrus.
Wah, wah, wah.
If you recast her W, or whatever her dash is,
I think it's the
you
E.
can cast it over the wall if it hits the person. It'll
Yeah,
take
and
you over the wall.
it stuns them too if you double cast. And
So,
she's
but you
really
have to
good.
hit a terrain first with that, right? So you're saying you hit terrain and then you can go over a wall to get to someone?
I did not know that. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems strong.
Can she
I
go
think-
over walls with it?
Yeah, I watched it on the stream
Now-
that they had earlier today.
Cool.
They're projecting her to be a solo player because when she sounds like she's the hunter killer. It's just amazing when, like, she's an assassin, right? Ultimately, or?
They're saying she's not.
Bruiser.
I think
She's
they're
a
saying
bruiser.
She's, not
She's a
an
bruiser?
assassin.
Okay.
She's gonna be top lane.
She's a bruiser and behaves like that. Holy shit!
Think Fiora, right?
A speed up.
Yeah,
Fiora
but like,
or Jarvan top.
Yeah.
that's true. I just don't see much Fiora. It's not anymore.
She also reminds me a little bit of Aurelia as well.
Yeah.
Someone said that. Yeah, like an Aurelia Fiora hybrid.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick her up. I love playing me some Aurelia. So
Yeah. It's probably Trinity Force first item.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I've been seeing.
Definitely with a
And-
little bit of true damage, she seems like she'll be good against other bruisery, tanky type champions.
I can't wait to watch her fight under the hands of a pro, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, she looked dangerous on the stream that they had.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Those
People-
are always really rough. Like the pro players, I don't envy our balances position because they have to balance for the 1%, the best players in the game.
Yeah.
I already even see the 0.01%, the ones that actually end up on stream playing in front of hundreds of thousands of people. And then the bronze player. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the big problem. That's why Yasuo is like, everybody's like, oh, I hate him, but you never see him in pro play, which means that he's actually probably in a spot that they're relatively okay with because he's not dominating pro play. But back when he was like Frozen Mallet pro play, played a decent amount, it's like, that guy's a problem. Gotta get rid of him.
Right.
Like, no. It's like Azir, this is the same thing, right? Like his kit just by nature is really strong in the hands of a pro because it did so much. Like think about what's been removed from Azir's kit. His knockup, his wall duration was cut very drastically. He used to have multiple damage on pass-throughs of his Q on multiple people. It's like there's been so much removed from his kit. Cooldown reduction gives him attack speed. Just even mechanics. It's not just flat numbers being reduced. It's actually like just mechanics on it. Oh, speed when you walk through his wall as an ally used to give you
Right.
speed. That's gone too. So like you took all that away from Azir, and he's still a good champion because he had the fact that he could do damage from such a great range and had an escape. And then he had a way to block a passage. It's like those are his strengths. We don't need him to have all these other things. Now we just need to find a good place for him to rest in terms of what he can do and how he can survive the situation. So we want to have very distinct weaknesses and very distinct strengths. And he had too many strengths without enough weaknesses. So they started like taking things away. And now he's in like a bad spot, I would say. But if you give him like one buff, he probably just becomes the best mid again.
Yeah.
It's like,
But best mid at that 0.1%. You know,
Yes.
like,
Yeah,
for everybody
exactly.
else.
Yeah.
everybody else, hold my beer.
Guys, watch me flash in and go way too far forward to try and push them back and kill themselves under the enemy turret.
The best is when he like doesn't go as far on his E when he's trying to go in. He's like QE, shit, flash like doesn't even make it.
Go, gadget soldiers!
Oh, but yeah, Camille looks like she's gonna be in that category a bit. It depends on her numbers, but I think she has so many things she can do. She's like a Swiss Army knife champion. That it could be a problem. And if there are any problems, you can tweet at RiotJag, JAG. It is his first champion, so he's very
really?
excited.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he was on the stream as well today talking.
Yeah.
Very passionate.
Very passionate. He's always wanted to make a champion, and he's been in live design for a long time. He's done a lot of balancing, and this is his first champion that he's been able to do. So
Cool. That's
you know,
awesome.
Give him feedback. Give him praise if you like it. So talk
Is
out.
he a big fan of the TV show Jag?
I actually don't know. I know.
Military courtroom drama.
Yep, Judge Advocate General, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I actually never asked him what it stands for or what the reason is behind JAG.
I just
He
assume
likes-
that
he likes
he really
Jaguars?
loves that TV show from the the late '90s. Very handsome leading man in that show.
I like Catherine Bell on that show.
Yeah,
Did you say a very handsome lady man on that show?
Yeah, very handsome lady boy.
He said very handsome man. I said very handsome woman. We'll meet in the middle.
They weren't in Vietnam, Guido. This isn't MASH.
Oh, okay. I thought it was MASH.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we should really get to Kobayashi. You know, he's just waiting here. I'm looking over. Yeah, now he's just like in that. You remember that cauldron that he was cooking all
is
the
he
hot
in
dogs?
it now?
He's just in
like
it. Yeah.
bathing.
He's got a ladle and he's pouring the hot dog water over his body.
Oh,
Yeah. He looks
I
a little.
wish we
busy,
could
I
talk
don't
to
know.
him.
I know. I wish I.
His
Hey,
life sounds
Kobe!
so interesting.
Kobe, you want to come on now? Oh, he's just like no. He's like putting his hands in the air. He's like, and then he just pointed to the ladle. He's like he's looking at me like I'm stupid. Like he's taking a hot dog water bath. Of course, he doesn't want to do it right now.
Is that Limp Bizkit's new album coming out?
hot dog water bath.
Hot dog water bath.
Yeah.
Making a comeback.
That's my band's name,
2017.
man. Oh my
Classic Red Hat.
The Biscuit tribute band.
All right, let's move on to some general gaming, huh? Sound good?
Sure.
Good.
Yeah, let's do it.
General gaming.
Short, to the
Look at
point.
that one.
Alamari.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's nice.
Thanks, Alamari,
Thank you.
for that segue. If anyone else wants to make a segue, please just send them to justokgamers@gmail.com and we'll play them.
I'll send you 5 with different voices from different emails. You won't know it's me.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a 60-year-old smoker with the throat thing, then we'll know, I think.
I don't know. We keep getting these strange emails from Zirene at riotgames.com.
But it's an old lady with like a cigarette smoker machine thing.
General gaming.
Boy.
Okay.
So, what are you playing that's not League right now, Zirene? Anything?
I only play League of Legends.
Is there a person with a gun off screen right now?
I'm
Just
not
blink
blinking
twice,
twice.
if yes. Okay.
Oh God,
Oh,
it's
no.
true. It's true.
Is it Mark Merrill? Is Mark Merrill there?
Yeah, Reddit's favorite. He's right there. So I mean, I play a lot of Overwatch. I play a lot of like older games. Like I love JRPGs. Like I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Grandia 2, Dark Souls. I have not played Dark Souls 3 yet. I may do it on stream like next year or something. So we'll see.
Okay. Nice.
I don't want to touch that game until like I'm like I have the time and I allocate it to streaming it. So.
Right. Yeah. That's a great streaming game.
Yeah, everybody likes to see somebody's ass get kicked and me break something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
that's called entertainment.
I've been playing
Yeah.
a bit of the old Titanfall 2. I pulled the trigger, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought
Yeah, I
it?
heard.
Yep.
I heard you
so
really
no
like
more
it.
Battlefield?
Too.
I'm very
Took
jealous.
my box copy of Battlefield.
Oh,
I
man.
took it off the shelf. I set it on the ground, and I took a big old
Smashed it.
piss on it.
I thought you were going to stomp on it, but that worked.
Man, I'm so
then-
glad I waited.
I took that soggy
Yep.
box, tossed it in the cauldron with Kobayashi.
Good old
Stirred it
soggy
around
box.
a little bit.
It's my favorite soggy boxes.
I love a good soggy box.
That's my favorite bluegrass band.
It's also my favorite hooker's name.
Yeah, old soggy box.
Soggy.
I'm glad I didn't say it. I'm just
Titanfall 2 is pretty fucking cool, man. It's pretty fucking cool.
It's on
Yeah, that's
sale.
what
You
you
should-
said about Titanfall too.
You mean
I mean,
As well?
Titanfall
Battlefield
1 as
1?
well.
Wait,
yeah, Titanfall
Battlefield
1
1?
was Battlefield 1 was cool too.
I like. Yeah.
The campaign is just what I ordered, like on rails,
Perfect on rails for you.
Yeah, it's pretty, super cinematic, and it makes you feel like a badass while you're playing.
I got another game that's like that.
I might get it.
It's called Fez. It's pretty good.
Oh my
It's on
fucking
rails.
God,
Beautiful.
the Fez.
And you feel like a badass.
You feel like a badass
When you
get
go
the
from
puzzle
2D
right.
to 3D.
Yeah, when you spin the world around you feel like a badass.
Just popping your muscle shirt out. Just flexing. Oh, I'm so badass. Look at this little white fucking cartoon bitch.
Look at my fucking awesome red hat.
If you like story-driven on-rails shooters, Titanfall 2, it gets my thumbs up. Go for it.
I'm gonna buy it.
$33. 33. Well, it was $33 on Origin. Like
Really?
It still is.
Yeah, they really want to sell this game.
And it's put in the code Titan20, I think, for an additional $3 off.
Yeah. So
$30
it's worth it.
Flat?
It's worth it, definitely. And the single player is Titanfall single player. I played a few matches by myself, but it's Titanfall. But I'm more pumped about the single player experience.
Yeah, I think that's what the first one was really missing for me. When I played Titanfall, it's like, oh, I love the fact that I'm like this little guy running around jump jet through like all these corridors in the training, and then eventually you're like, okay, now I just have to fight other people. I don't know how often I'm actually going to be on the ground, running around. Like it was fun for like 3 days.
Yep.
And then I was kind of done with it.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Yeah, I think most of the community was the gaming community in general.
Yeah.
This is a hype concept though. Like there's a lot that they could do there.
Yeah, and the campaign has you conversing with your mech while you're playing through the story. Like you can choose dialogue options while you're doing it.
Oh, I'm buying it right now.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
That's like the weirdest thing that they gave the mechs like emotions, right?
Kind of.
And your mechs, like I've seen some spoilers. I don't know if they're spoilers, but
Don't
like
do it.
This is
the mech
Don't do
die.
it.
The mech
Don't do it.
dies, and you're
What?
super sad.
No.
I'm sorry.
oh my god. I wonder if you could like
Millpool.
I wonder if you could like seduce your mech or something. Like get a really
Like
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Like your mech.
Hey, BT 3000, I really want to check out your soggy box.
Attention, pilot inquiry. What is love?
Yeah.
But it's called wish fulfillment, man. You can't do that in real life. That's what video games are all about.
Yep. Wally, what have you been playing?
I've been playing a lot of Grim Dawn, which is made by the guys who made Titan Quest way back when, the dungeon crawler, during the dry spell between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. And it's actually really good. It's been in development for years, and they finally just said, okay, we're finally done. So I cracked it open again and played it with my wife, and for a few days it's been really, really fun. You take the leveling of Diablo 2, combine it with the leveling of Path of Exile, and the equipment drops of Diablo 3, with the new Diablo 3 stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what you have. It's very gritty. It's some kind of like a Solomon Kane-esque style, kind of Van Helsing universe. Mm-hmm. And it's really, really fun. And I also have been playing one of my Kickstarter games, just went into alpha release on Steam, called Children of Morta. And it's a pixel-based, multi-character dungeon crawler roguelike fighter.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, it's basically you're trying to fight back this encroaching darkness on your universe.
That's going to be on Wally's tombstone.
That's a lot of words.
I was trying to give kind of an approximation. It's kind of uncategorically definable. It has a lot of things going on in it. But you're all members of a family, and each member of the family has a unique weapon ability. And you just go through these randomized dungeons picking up loot, and it's a nice time waster, but each one has its own kind of skill set. It's fun, and it's put a lot of heart into it. It's very retro looking.
What was it called?
Children of Morta.
Morta. Okay.
If you got like 10 minutes, 20 minutes to blow, and you just want to kill things in a dungeon with a bow or a sword and have cool abilities, that's the game.
You should just. Never mind.
Just masturbate.
It's the same thing, right? Killing children.
Just whip your dick out.
I mean, technically, you're just getting rid of a bunch of ghost babies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every hand job's a Holocaust.
Yeah.
That's so what you call your semen? Ghost babies?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody? That's what my uncle taught me to say. Get rid of them ghost babies, boy.
What is he commanding you to masturbate?
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
We have a guest on. How dare you?
Yeah.
I love how you summarized just years of horrific abuse. It was a whole thing.
Ah, boy. Millpool, you playing anything?
Nothing modern. I'm playing a lot of like old games. Today I
Like
played
Fez?
a bunch of no, not Fez. I played a bunch of NBA Jam today, and what else? Windjammers. I don't know if anyone knows what that
That
is.
sounds familiar.
about
Giant
that
Bomb played a lot of it, and they kind of repopularized it. Yeah, I don't know.
What are you playing NBA Jam on?
Meme
Oh.
Meme?
emulator. Yeah, meme
I love
emulators.
memes.
And I started playing my Wii U again and playing.
Ugh.
No, it's not bad.
I'm
Getting
selling
ready for that
mine.
Zelda. Are you? How much?
Yeah,
I'll buy it
200
off
with
you.
all the games.
Let me think about it. Well, let me really see how much Switch is going to cost. Because if I'm going to buy that and then buy a Switch.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
I
offload
have
it
played
on
a
some
bunch of
Christmas
Battlefield 1
version.
though. And I'm kind of like, now that you're really into Titanfall 2, I think I bought the wrong game.
Don't do
What?
I told you. I
mean,
told
I
you
like-
not to do it.
I've enjoyed it so much. It's such a good game. but
Battlefield's great.
I haven't- I've just been
I'll play
playing it
with
on
you.
my own.
Why don't you ask me? I'll play it with you
I
anytime.
don't know. Too nervous to ask you.
Yeah, you should be, you fucking asshole. Don't talk to me off the podcast.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Guido said that he was going to invite me out for drinks on Friday. And he texted me and I was too scared to text him back.
Yeah,
I'm scared
that's
of you.
true.
We all have weird relationships.
Yeah.
outside of the podcast.
I like how during League, Zirene was like, we were all listening and, full rapt attention to him. And then we get into general gaming and it's just, it's devolved so much.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
territory.
All the time.
It's like, the League people aren't listening anymore.
You lost all your viewers. They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone. They're dead.
Pretty
They're
much.
dead.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Ghost Babies was the clincher.
Yeah,
I think.
then well, that's when they finished, and there's no reason to stay around, right? Like you're done.
True.
Is there ever when you're finished?
Actually, you gave people the idea to release Ghost Babies. Now they're all gone.
Yeah, that's probably
Like,
it.
Have you seen my face? This is not what you want to look at.
No, I'm just tired and guilty.
Yeah.
Ooh. We were the babies that never were.
That's the sound it makes whenever
Yep.
you finish.
It spooks me a little too.
It's haunting.
Yeah.
Spooksy, baby.
Spooks OP.
Cool. And Nasty's been playing fucking Fez like an idiot.
Yeah.
No, I haven't played much, actually. A little bit of Fez, but that's about it. And a little bit of League, too.
Oh. Nice. Cool. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nah.
Nah.
Zirene, is there any game you're looking forward to besides Dark Souls when you can play it on stream?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Right now, I'm not like really immersed in what's coming out. I'm really excited for patch 6.24 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's coming up?
It's just-
I think he's under duress.
It's like
Yeah.
I used to keep up with like, what video games were going to be released, but now I found like a lot of video games that occupy my time, like Overwatch, like League of Legends. That it's my job, right?
Right.
So it's kind of like movies now, where I used to see what's coming out, and now I just don't care until people tell me it's really good afterwards.
Yeah.
I think like the Switch might be good. That's the thing. Actually, you know what? I have one right now. I want to see how bad Final Fantasy 15 is. I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I love the games, but 15 just like
Dude, the more it looks
looks
like
awful.
a Korean soap opera, the scarier I feel, right? Final Fantasy to me is little dudes about this big beating the shit out of monsters. And when they start getting into the human stuff, it can be good or bad. Like 10, good, fine. I'll admit 10's okay. But like 8 and stuff, just weird. I don't know.
No, I agree. I like the more fantasy edge of things. Like I think 9 in terms of character design.
Oh, yeah, 9's amazing.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Like all of those ones. Really,
6 is
really
my
good.
favorite, by the way. Super NES
Same.
one. Yeah.
Same. It's like 6 and then 4 for me in terms of like my
absolutely.
top 2.
Yeah.
And then Chrono Trigger sneaks in there for some reason.
Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger corner kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But Final Fantasy 15, it's like fantasy in sync boy band. Everybody looks the same. And they lost Justin, right? It's like Backstreet Boys, let's go.
Cool. Well, what do you think? Should we play that game?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, do it to it.
I've been listening to nothing but League sound effects this whole time.
Yeah.
So
That's what I
God.
did during our A-room.
All right, here we go. Okay, so you guys want to play this game now?
Oh,
Yeah.
play this game.
Kobayashi. Hey, Kobe! You mind if we play this game before you come on? Yeah, he's still ladling. He didn't even hear me. He's so focused on... It is just full of dogs now. Just some hot
Dogs?
Yeah. Canines and the meat tubular variety.
And the dogs are eating the other dogs.
Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, we'll play this little game here. So what we've done, it's a sound effects game. If people have watched or listened to the show before, we play various sound effects from different games, and in the past iterations, they'd have to guess what game that sound effect came from. But this time, we're going to play all League of Legends sounds. And you guys have to tell me which champion this sound is coming from. I don't know how we want to score this. Zirene, you're here
Let's
for
do
the
normal.
for the test run of this version of the game. So, if you just get the champion right, what if you get the skill right? An extra point?
Yeah, so
Oh,
we'll
boy.
do 2 points. 1 for skill, 1 for champion. How's that sound?
So once you think you know it, say your name, and then I'll call you, and you tell me the answer, and then you
call
get
us
a
on our
chance.
telephones.
Yes, I'll call you on the telephone. All right, actually, telegram. I'll
That's
dial
gonna
an
take a while.
operator and have them connect me to you. And then you'll
Telegram here.
Telegram. You'll tell me who the champion is, and then for an extra bonus point, you get one chance to tell me what skill it is. Cool.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds
All
good.
right. Here we go. Very first one of the League of Legends fucking sound game shit. Get your mouths on your buzzers, because here it is.
Mouth on buzzer.
Zirene,
Oh, Zirene.
Shaco,
That is correct.
Jack
1
in the
point.
Box.
Jack in the Box. You've got it.
God,
You guys
he's
are
gonna
gonna get
destroy
Get
us.
fucking destroyed.
I'm afraid.
Nasty, you keeping score there?
Yeah, I got score.
All right, thanks, buddy. All right, next one. That was an easy one. All right. Some of these
Yeah.
I think, are super easy. Actually, most of them are.
Oh, thanks, Guido.
Yeah, so Zirene, you'll just beat them even harder. All right, next one. Here it is.
Zirene,
Zirene.
Janna,
That is correct. What is the name of the spell?
Howling Gale.
You got it. 2 points to Zirene.
Fuck.
We're so boned.
You guys are boned.
I was thinking Galio's tornado thing that he does.
Yeah,
W.
that would be a good guess. Anything with a tornado. Okay. Here's another. Ready, set, go.
Nasty.
Zirene,
Bilbo.
Ooh, I heard nasty first.
Go, Nasty, go.
That's going to be Sona.
That's correct, nasty. What is
Do I
the
need
name?
to give the name of
Yes,
the
I
ability?
need the name of the skill.
Fuck.
I bet Zirene knows.
Zirene would like to steal.
Wally?
No. Maybe I guess we could let you steal. We could let someone steal.
Oh,
What's Wally's?
Zirene.
Acoustics. I don't know
Nope,
what the fuck
that is wrong. I don't
Do
know
I
how
say
we-
it? Do I just belt it out or what?
Yeah, we'll just say it all at once.
Well,
1,
who
2,
is
3.
second?
It's crescendo.
Crescendo.
Yes, it is
Fuck.
crescendo.
Yeah.
Well, Nasty, you got 1 point. You know, you're on the board.
I got
you
in
should be
there.
happy with that.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, next one. Here it is.
I said acoustics.
You did say acoustics.
That is not an ability in our game at all.
No, it is not.
All right, here's the next one.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Grapes.
That is wrong.
Fuck.
No. It's funny because some of these, without like the game sounds surrounding them, they sound out of place when they're played by
Yeah,
themselves.
I noticed that.
So, here, I'll play it again.
Millpool?
Millpool.
Is it Gangplank?
It is not Gangplank. That's a tough one. No cheating. No looking at that Twitch chat.
I'm not looking.
I got nothing.
This one's tricky. It's a tricky one. It doesn't
You
sound
said they
like
were
what
all
it is.
easy.
It's
You
clearly
lied
an,
to me.
an explosion
Zirene?
of some kind.
Zirene?
Is that Malphite?
It is not Malphite.
Mm.
Just take a guess at
Tristana?
it. No, not Tristana. That is Trundle's Desecrate.
What?
Wow.
So there's so
Seriously?
much in that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I
That's
definitely would
that's
not have
bassy.
guessed that.
That's really
Yeah.
bassy.
It
My
is very
ears.
bassy. I think we'd
This
lose
is
a
why I
little
need
bit.
better speakers.
Is that
Yeah,
his
it-
ult? What is Desperate?
No, that's his W when he puts down the
Frost
zone.
land?
It's wait, that's Frozen Domain.
Oh, Trundle. I was thinking of.
Yeah, it's Frozen Domain.
okay.
Is what that ability name is called.
Oh, that's his auto. No?
Yeah,
What?
No. That's his W where he makes the ground give him movement
Yeah.
speed and attack speed.
That's
But
what it
usually,
sounds like. I don't
yeah.
remember that.
But
at all.
usually when you hear that ability, he's like pillaring at the same time, so you
Yeah.
hear him go like he makes like a grunt or whatever. So without the
think
grunt,
there's, like, an
I recognize the
ambient
grunts,
noise.
man.
I think there's an ambient noise that's also not included in it too.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, because it has like a sound effect of the persistent
Right.
having it there.
Okay. Next one. Here it is.
Zirene,
Zirene.
Caitlin,
Yes.
Yordle Snap Trap.
You got it.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew that one. Like that was just a second.
What's the score? Who's keeping score?
It's 6 to
Isn't it?
1.
6 to
Zirene
1.
and me.
All right. How about you
I
guys?
guys
want to
have
get on the
nothing.
board at least.
Let's have the Just Okay Gamers versus Zirene.
Okay.
We're still
Okay,
gonna
okay,
lose.
okay,
It's gonna
okay.
make us even more embarrassing.
No,
So you.
Guido, I'm gonna call bullshit on that last one, by the way,
How are you gonna call bullshit?
because there's no desecrate like as
Sorry,
a name.
Sorry, it's not Desecrate. It says W. That's
Frozen
just what
Domain.
it's labeled
Yeah.
as.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Cool. Okay. So Wally, Nasty, and Millpool, all your points are combined.
Oh, okay.
for a total of
I have 1 point. No.
One. So I'm carrying
I
you
wanted to-
fuckers. So
All right. Here
How
it
many
is.
are
Here's-
left?
Let's see. 10.
I'm
10
not
left.
worried. We know how
Oh,
this
okay.
game is
Ooh.
played.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Holy
Okay.
crap.
Here's the next one.
Zirene,
I know that one. Shit.
Zirene.
it's Blitzcrank,
Yes.
and that is a static field.
You got it. That's 2 more points for Zirene.
Cool.
I mean, we are playing against somebody who needs to know like
Yeah, he
a
has to study
majority
these
of
abilities. I don't know any of the names.
It's actually interesting because I used to know all of the names of all the abilities, and I would before I would go to sleep, I had an app that had all the characters and all their abilities, and I would just be like, okay, Aatrox, and I try to say all of his abilities in his passive, and I click it and be like, okay, was I right? And then I go through all of them before I went to sleep, and then I realized I don't have to know all of them. I'm not a play-by-play caster, and it's just much easier to say what the ability does. So you say like the root, the stun, etc. So I've actually lost some of that information recently. It just pop it out of my head for other stuff, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but you were a play-by-play for a long time for the Coke Challenger series,
I was
right?
no play-by-play. I'm a color caster, which is considered analyst.
Analyst.
I was a
Coke
play-by-play
Challenger.
when I was amateur, though. I was play-by-play and analyst. I did whatever people needed because I wanted to just work as much as possible. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Next one. Get ready. Here it is.
Zirene?
Zirene?
Is that Vagar?
No, it is not Vagar.
Nasty.
Nasty?
That's Ziggs.
It is not Zig.
What?
Oh,
Sounds like
shit. Zirene.
No.
no.
You don't get a second guess, Siren.
You gotta give the boys a chance here.
Come on, you two,
Millpool.
pull something together.
Millpool.
Is it Echo?
It is not Echo. No, it falls on Wally. I don't even think Wally knows this champion exists.
I'd probably not. No, I don't know. It sounds like an ice thing, like an Nivea, but yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, Zirene, go ahead.
It's either Lysandra ulti or Sejuani ulti. I can't tell exactly.
Sejuani's ulti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first thought, but then I was like,
I know Sejuani exists.
Yeah. And that's
She's a pretty good tank, actually.
that's Glacial Prison.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So she has Glacial Prison. Lysandra has Frozen Tomb. They're like the
Yes,
fucking
they're both
same.
the same fucking
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Oh, it's something ice,
different
clearly.
words.
Yeah.
Put him in a Glacial Prison. No. Put him in the Frozen Tomb. It's like,
Why not both?
Just freeze that person in place, damn it.
Okay, here we go. Come on, JOKG. I'm rooting for you guys.
How many points do we have? Still one.
One. Still.
Here it is.
Zirene.
Fuck. I forgot my name.
Zirene.
Fiddlesticks.
It is Fiddlesticks.
Dark Wind.
You got it. 2 more points.
Forgot my name.
I forgot my name.
I wasn't counting on having to remember my name.
Okay.
I almost did that the first time too, so I was like, do I say Aiden? No, it's Zirene.
All right, here we go. Next one. This is it.
Millpool.
Millpool.
Pantheon.
No!
What?
It's not
Yes, it
Pantheon.
is. You're wrong.
Yes, it is. That is.
This game is wrong.
No, it's not.
No, that 100% is Pantheon.
It's not Pantheon. Unless they use the same sound for 2 champs. Nothing,
Can you
guys?
play it again?
I think I might know who it is, but I don't remember the name or the skill
Let's
name.
go.
Oh shit.
Wally,
on.
go then. If you know who it is.
Oh, I don't know her name. I can't think of it.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Would that be Vi?
It is not Vi.
I was thinking of like something that was channeled that ended in some climactic thing at the end.
Oh, I know. Zirene.
Zirene.
It's Karthus.
It is Karthus.
Oh my goodness. You're right.
I thought it might have
Yeah,
been Leona's
it's alt.
Eclipse.
It's
Yep.
Requiem.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah.
Requiem for a Dream.
That sounds so much like Pantheon Ultimate.
it
It
does.
does.
Do you have Pantheon Ultimate on a soundboard?
I
anywhere?
don't. I don't. I wish I did.
Pantheon soundboard.
Like, you just blew my mind how close those are.
Right. All right. Here we go. Next one.
Zirene.
Zirene.
So Mordekaiser.
It is Mordekaiser.
Children of the Grave.
You got
I'm
it.
gonna go brew some coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh, man. How's this feel, guys? Nasty's the only one that had give an answer for you guys?
I
I've
knew this
given
going
answers.
in, so I'm
They've
pretty
just
much
been wrong answers.
Okay, right answer.
I swear
so-
it's the same sound. Okay.
Yeah,
there you
it sounds so similar.
go.
I'm
Gweeds,
so disappointed in you. What? What?
I'm sending you something.
picture of his dick.
Yeah, I think it's the same sound, except you
No,
hear
it
more of a
is definitely-
launch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Here,
That's a horrible.
Where are you sending it to me?
On Discord.
I mean, they're both
I'm
original
not on
champions,
Discord.
aren't they?
Can you email it to just okay
Yeah,
Games?
I'll email it to you.
All right.
But it is definitely the same fucking
Do not put it in
sound.
Skype chat. Whatever you do. No.
It's the same fucking sound, like for sure. That lead up is the exact same sound.
and the landing
And
too.
yeah,
All right. At the end, I'll play them side by side, and we'll see the difference. Okay. All right, next one. Here it is. Nasty, pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
All right, here it is.
Zirene?
Zirene?
Nidalee.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Javelin. Oh, spear toss. Spear toss.
Yeah.
Javelin toss.
Javelin
Spear-
toss.
Javelin
Javelin
toss.
toss.
Don't give me that one.
Okay, only 1 point.
Only 15 to 1 now instead.
Yeah, give us that
Instead
one.
of
I would have
16
guessed
to 1.
that.
It's like it's a javelin technically, but we all call it the spear.
Yeah.
We do all call it the spear.
Yeah.
All right, 4 left. Here we go.
Zirene?
Zirene?
Alistar.
That is incorrect.
Nasty.
Nasty?
I think I know what that is.
Tarek?
No.
That is
No.
not Tarek.
I figured out what it was.
I can actually tell you who I think it is, but I don't know the ability. Is that brownie points for Wally?
Yes.
Cho'Gath?
That is
Nope.
not
Nope.
No.
Cho'Gath.
Nope.
Fuck, it's all up to me.
Yeah,
is up to
Millpool,
you.
come on. We
Will.
get 3
Well,
guesses.
I think it's Nidalee.
No.
No, that is not it.
It is Nunu and that is consume.
That is
yeah.
correct.
Yep.
The other consumer.
I was thinking it was a heal. It's got a very heal-like
It is
sound.
a heal.
It-
That's why
yeah,
I
so
thought
is
it
the other
was
one.
I thought it was Alistar E at the beginning,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh, the second time I heard it. Fuck me.
I think we should play this game with like a YouTuber guest, not a shoutcaster writer guest.
I thought that's why you picked this game.
How the fuck did you think this was
To
going to end?
embarrass us.
I mean, you're like, oh, you guys will be fine.
I don't know. I thought it would be pretty easy. It's easy for Zirene, that's for sure.
Well, they sound different because you don't hear the grunt of the champion.
Right. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Here's the next one.
Zirene?
Zirene?
It's Rammus.
It is Rammus.
It's Powerball.
Yeah.
So quick. So fast.
Oh boy. Okay. Here's this one.
Zirene.
Zirene.
It's Singed.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's Fling.
Yep. It's his
Yeah.
fling. All right. What's the score?
19 to 1.
Oh, 19 to 1.
What? That can't be right.
Well,
Oh,
this
it
is the
definitely
last
is.
one. And strangely enough, this one's worth 20 points.
That's weird.
You guys have one more chance.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna
here it
lose
is.
39 to 1, basically.
Here we go.
Okay, here it is. Mouths on buzzers. This is it.
No pull.
Zirene?
Oh, I heard Millpool first.
Heard Millpool, I did.
It's Zillion.
Yeah.
For the full 20, I'm going to need the name of the ability.
Fuck. No, fuck you.
Otherwise, it's half points. 10.
Time warp.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just okay. Just okay.
Pulling it back to win it.
I think that's the only one that all of us tried to say our name on too.
Yes. Yeah, because it's fucking distinct. There's only one person in the game that really deals with like clocks.
It's true.
I mean, I know that echoes time warpy, but he doesn't have clocks.
Yeah.
What's the final score?
It would be Millpool with 20, Zirene with 19, myself with 1, and Wally with 0. So Millpool won that one, technically.
It's
Oh, we
true.
were a
It's
team.
true.
We
You
teamed
guys
up.
got on his piggyback.
Yeah, thanks for the carry, Mill.
Yeah, you got it. Sorry, Zirene.
Unlucky.
Actually,
It's
maybe
just
next
unlucky.
time.
I actually
See,
DM'd
if I
them the
if I
answer to
hadn't
that.
have. Oh, did you?
So we wouldn't lose face. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
was like, see, this is what I should have taken the point on the javelin toss. I'm just.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, you would have had it.
I would have tied, and then if you combined, I would have lost still. So
All right,
fuck
let me see if I
Fuck
can
me.
get this Pantheon thing that Nasty sent me. Did you send it?
I'm sending it right now.
Okay. Or you could drop it in Skype chat. Absolutely.
Or how about I just drop it in the dock? Are you in the dock?
I am in the doc.
To
We go
YouTube.
from the
Can you
dock?
play
Oh, I
YouTube?
can't play YouTube. I can play
Fuck,
for the
you gotta
stream.
play SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay, that's all good. Never
Never
mind.
mind, everybody.
It's very close. Just go look it up. The him on his way up is the exact same sound that they use for Karthus.
And the
only
landing, too.
difference, The only difference is that his landing sounds more like something like coming down versus something just there. If that makes sense at all.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
well, also the Karthus Ultimate, we usually hear extra sound effects on it of the hissing of ghosts
Ooh.
Sure.
during it. We usually hear spirits.
Yep.
I
Very true,
always hear
very true.
spirits when I masturbate.
When you're making ghost babies.
All right. I think it's time for a little something I like to call Listener of the Week. Yo, Listener of the Week now. He's going to be real sweet now.
It's Listener of the Week.
This week's Listener of the Week is Russell Watters. Russell Watters gave us 5 stars on the United States of America iTunes. He titled his review, Guido Found Me and He Has a Hammer! And his review is as follows. He says he won't hit me repeatedly in the head with it if I leave a 5-star review. Click, click, click. Whew. Done. Wait. Guido. No. You promised. Thanks, Russell Watters. You are a listener of the week. Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now.
It's Listener of the Week.
He's, of course, referencing the Hammer Suicide episode, which would be a good clip for Millpool's clip episode that he might be making
Oh, my
still. I
God.
don't even know.
Yeah, I haven't started. I feel like I bit off more than I can chew, though.
Well,
But
you
I'm gonna try to have it ready for next week.
Yeah, you have until next week, Thursday, so...
Yep.
If anyone wants to send in a clip or just a point in the past year of any episode of some favorite bit of yours that we've done, maybe even Ghost Babies might make the cut. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure that's from the episode I was not on because I don't remember this.
You don't remember Hammer Suicide?
No,
No, he wasn't for here. He wasn't here for
there.
Hammer
That,
Suicide.
that was the same. I was out breaking up interracial marracial
Oh, yeah,
apparently.
that's right.
That was the Hammer Suicide episode.
Sorry.
He also broke up a racist rally in the street between two rival factions because he wanted to be the only person that was racist in the street.
Yeah.
I did, and this was all before I went to my racial reform school, and I'm not a racist anymore. Just want you to know.
You see, bits like that, they could be on the clip episode. You just got to send Millpool or the Just Okay Gamers email what episode it was on and a timestamp of where you want it to start. And we'll clip it together because we're taking next week off, baby.
Yes,
Absolutely.
with or without an episode.
Yeah.
So it's on you guys
Yeah, it's on you. If you want shit, you speak up.
and Millpool.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to put something together regardless.
Zirene, we're wrapping up here. Do you have any plugs that you want to do?
I guess the only one is people are asking about the beard, and it's because it's No Shave November. I'm donating all of my shaving fund and a little more because I don't have much of a shaving fund anyway. To testicular and prostate cancer. And if I'm able to, the big thing with prostate cancer is people just don't get checked for it early on because there's a stigma about getting checked for it. But I hope that because I'm embarrassed with this facial hair and the patchiness in front of hundreds of thousands of people on broadcast and on your show, the 20 people that'll watch it.
Hey, wait a second.
Wow, whoa.
If I can be embarrassed in front of all these people, they can be embarrassed in front of one person, their doctor, as they get a finger up their ass to get checked. It might save your life. Fingers in your butt's going to save your life.
I just recently did that. I am 35.
Oh. Hopefully you're all good.
I am good. I think she dug her hand in there and said I'm all clear.
That was a she, too.
Dug her hand.
Oh, I do female doctors and dentists. I don't. That's a thing from when I was a kid.
Strange.
I got used to it.
Yeah, it's strange to want a woman's finger up your butt. Guido?
Yeah,
I mean,
Guido.
I prefer no finger up my butt.
Well, everybody does. Well,
I don't want a
no,
finger
no,
up
never
my
mind.
butt.
That's not true.
That's
I,
everybody,
just
yeah,
because
my bad.
I prefer female professionals does not equate having my anal cavity explored.
Well, there's nothing wrong
Smaller
with having
fingers,
an anal
though.
cavity.
Actually, you know
explored,
what?
right?
That's a really good point, Adam.
What?
Smaller fingers.
Smaller fingers.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I suppose so. Maybe I just want that big old man from up my butt.
Those sausage fingers.
Yes,
Like Kobayashi hot dog finger.
Kobayashi hot
Kobayashi, I
dog.
totally.
Oh,
we looking for the cancer, yes.
Anyway, yeah. So people were asking about the beard. That's why, because it's actually something that means a lot to me. Because I have ulcerative colitis. It's something that people don't really know, but I will probably have some type of cancer, colon, rectal, something like that in the future, prostate. So this is something that actually means a lot to me. And donate if you're able to. If you're not, that's totally fine. But if you're a male, get checked out, especially if you're over the age of 30.
Awesome.
And
great.
Riot Games, League of Legends.
Yeah.
It's a
Put 'em
plug
right
in
next
more
to it.
ways than one.
Because of
Because
fingers
a
in
finger in
the
the
butt.
butt. Yeah.
You're so
like
funny,
it.
Guido.
Oh, thanks. Nasty, you want to give our plugs?
Yeah, if you guys want to
Our
check us out.
self-serving plugs?
Yeah.
Go look at a charity or something, but also do the stuff Nasty's about to tell you.
Yeah. Just check out justokgamers.com. I'm just going to follow it with that.
Okay. Zirene, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, hang out more often. This is awesome.
No, seriously, you guys are cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all. I love being on these things. So.
Great. Well, we're going to get exclusive rights to you from now on, right?
Oh yeah, completely. We own you now, really.
It's a pleasure. Keep doing tight shit. It's always fun to see you up
It is.
there shoutcasting. You're one of my faves. I think you're a lot of people's faves.
Wait, we're ending the show. You don't have to lie to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I wish you were Dash. Good night, everybody.